I am sitting at this bar trying to forget all the fun we used to have. Even though I'm better and time has passed, now I wonder where your mind's at. In my dreams I pick you up, I just wanna make it right. I know all about your troubles, wanna drown into your eyes and feel your blue sky within. So deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. But get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel your blue sky within. Do you think of me when you're on your way home, holding hands along the track?
Well, good morning on day 16, I believe. I left Samui, left the accommodation at 5:30 this morning, made excellent time and got to the ferry. I was hoping to get the 7:30 ferry, but I actually got the 7 o'clock ferry, which is awesome. And you're going to have to excuse me while I eat some of my ice cream. And you're going to have to excuse the glasses. Well, it's right on 10 o'clock. So I got the 7 o'clock ferry, landed at 8:30 on this side. So I've obviously ridden for the last hour and a half. I'm making excellent time. So this morning I took on my Mount Everest. Last time I tackled the summit from the southern face. Today I took on the northern face. And the score is 1-all. 1-all. Nothing like having fresh legs, early morning cooling temperature or cooler temperature. It wasn't easy, and I did pull a few faces by the time I got to the top of it, but I got to the top. Didn't have to get off. I got to say, it's a hell of a lot easier riding this bike up the hill than pushing it. It's not designed for being pushed. Yeah, so I got up the hill and rolled down the other side. Slight problem getting my ticket for the ferry, but I sorted that out. And I made it to the ferry with about 3 minutes to spare. Rolled the bike on, strapped it in, and then went upstairs for a cool break. It is hot, it is steamy, but again, when you're rolling, it's not so bad. So I've got an ice cream that's about to drip all over me. I've got a green Nestle's Quick. Oh, that is good. I earned that. I don't need much. I've got a couple bottles of water to pour into my bike bottles. I've actually only got about 25 kilometres more to go. Today's not a particularly hard day, 80 kilometres. Hopefully stopping at a really cool, funky looking beachside resort that I saw online. So, as is my style, I haven't booked it. I'll rock in and plead ignorance, and I'll probably take one look at me and take pity on me and give me a room. As I said before, the time when you feel the hottest is when you stop riding and you stop getting that cooling breeze. So having just said that, a puff of breeze is just blowing up. Quite pleasant. That's it for now. Well, good evening on day 16. The last time we spoke was about 8 hours ago. That was 10 a.m. It's now 6 p.m. I've gone back to my ways of finishing the ride and feeling washed out and hitting the room, hitting the shower, and then hitting the pillow for a little bit. Well, today's ride was a story of, well, many halves. It can only be two, but many quarters. Well, at 10 o'clock, you'd call that half time. I'd done the ride to the ferry, caught the ferry, done the ferry, had a breeze of a ride. And Komoot. Thought it might like to take me on a roller coaster ride along the coast. Absolutely stunning coast. Everyone on a motorbike or in a car should do it. On a bike, gosh, there must have been at least a dozen significant pitches up and a dozen down. You get the down, but you got to do the up before you get the down. So yeah, so it was an incredible road. It really was an incredible road. The pitches, they were short, sharp, they were brutal. And unfortunately I had a chain slip on one of the bigger ones, so that was my first walk for the day. Only 100, maybe 200 metres. But yeah, unfortunately, I lost all momentum and if you like, confidence in the chain. So I had to, I had to bail and walk up that hill. And not long after, there was another hill. And quite frankly, I coulda, shoulda, woulda ridden up, but I think I got a case of quitter's disease and bailed on that one early. To make matters worse, I thought I had about 80 kilometres of riding today, and I reached what I thought was my destination on the Komoot app. Unfortunately, when I plugged it into Komoot, I used a fairly significant land feature. Well, there's two of them. They look identical. And I entered the northern land feature, not the southern land feature where I actually was intending to go. So at that 80 kilometre mark, or it was actually about 75 kilometres in the end, Yeah, I pulled up and thought, okay, where's this hotel I'm aiming for, this really quaint hotel? Well, that's it there in the background. And you'll notice I'm not staying there either. So yeah, I went to dismount and find the hotel, and I looked on Google Map, and it's another 25 kilometres down the road. So I rode another 25 kilometres. And so I made it, it ended up being close to 100 today. The worst part of that though is with the ferry crossing, so it's 100 kilometres of riding plus the 26 kilometre ferry crossing, so it made it a longish day, and I got in here at about 1, so it's starting to get hotter than I like, and I was on the bike longer than I like. And I pulled up at that hotel and asked where my room keys were, and they didn't have room keys for me. They were fully booked, which makes sense. It's a Saturday here, so you know, people travel on weekends. So they pointed across this lake and said, well, try this one. And so I'm in, not that, I'm in that one. And look, the room's fine. The room's absolutely fine. The people are really nice. The owner's sister speaks really good English, but she's not around much. The staff don't speak English, and I'm in Thailand. I don't speak their language. So there's a little bit of pointing going on, and I've had a feed. I'm sure I'll get dinner. I'll eat whatever they give me. But yeah, so it's a bit of an experience. Yeah. Anyway, so I learned a few things today. Check your map. Check it again. And well, I'm never going to book my rooms ahead because there's too many variables on a bike. But I just need to realise that Thailand's not here waiting for me, and I sometimes don't get what I think is coming my way. So it's 6 p.m. I'm going to see if I can launch the bomber. I couldn't in Samui because of restrictions on flying drones. So I'll see if I can now, though I've left it a little bit late, but we'll see. And that's all for today.
I am sitting at this bar trying to forget all the fun we used to have. Even though I'm better and time has passed, now I wonder where your mind's at. In my dreams I pick you up, I just wanna make it right. I know all about your troubles, wanna drown into your eyes and feel your blue sky within. So deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. But get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel your blue sky within. Do you think of me when you're on your way home, holding hands along the tracks? I'm dancing hours away, but I still feel alone. So I go order one more shot. In my dreams I pick you up, I just wanna make it right. I know all about your troubles, wanna drown into your eyes and feel your blue sky within. So deep in you, our adventures, all the waterfalls and the wild waters, hanging off the cliffs, counting all the shadows. And now we're in the shadows. I wanna feel your blue sky within, so deep in you. I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. I get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel my blue sky within. I get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel my blue sky within. Feel my blue sky within.